When they bring a bit of width into their play, and this is Rutherford doing exactly that. Good looking cross, comes down for Brown, and he's put Shells in front after 9 minutes.
That was only the first of the day. Quality goals were to follow, and this was another of them. Shelbourne had peppered their performances with outstanding strikes, and here was Pádraig Dully to nod them into a 2-0 lead on their way to the championship, their first for 30 years. Just 9 short months have passed since Shelbourne laid claim to that title, and here we are now standing on the brink of history as the Bord Gáis League of Ireland prepares to set sail into uncharted waters. For the very first time, the top 6 in the competition will split up to play for the league title among themselves. Well, Shelbourne's place in that elite was never in any doubt, but the pace has been set this season by Bohemians in Cork City. And this is the way it looks as the league splits in two after 22 matches. Bohs and Cork have been swapping places at the top. Derry and Shelbourne were never too far behind, and Dundalk's place was never under serious threat. But 6th among them was Limerick FC, who claimed their position at 6 in most dramatic fashion with the unlikeliest of victories in Cork. It's by no means academic for the bottom 6. The last 2 will be relegated to the First Division, but 3rd from bottom will have to play 3rd from top in that league to see who claims the final place in the Premier Division next season. But it really did come down to the wire. Last Sunday should have been decision day, but while St Patrick's Athletic and Shelbourne were scrapping it out at Harold's Cross, Bishopstown was unplayable, so Limerick FC had to wait until Wednesday to see if they could win their way through to the elite. Well, Bishopstown was still unplayable, so the match was switched to Turner's Cross, and we'll see how they got on in a minute. But first, it's back to Harold's Cross and Pats and Shells last Sunday. And relief as Costello clears it, but only as far as Kelch. Now here's Campbell. Ryan. Path blocked by Coyle. Offside again against Campbell. That won't count. Sean Brady had the flag raised. Howlett. Dully and Haylock. And still it's Haylock. And he got the shot, and the post saves Pats. And now Howlett. And Doolan towards Haylock. Still it's Haylock. Straight at O'Dowd. And Jerry McCabe. And after this goes Caulfield. Declan Roach approaches, and a great stop by John Grace. Flowing Cork City attack. Free kick from Demange. Mumby. Hoisted towards King, and there it is, the opening goal. Limerick take the lead. Cormac Cotter. Caulfield in chase. In the middle is Paul Bannon. Oh, and somehow they get it away. Ray Duffy's was the foot to knock it wide. Cotter once more. Duffy again, and Grace under pressure. Well, he got it in the second attempt, but Brendan Barry's whistle had gone.
Blow it up, man. That's it! Yes!
The shrill blast on the ref's whistle put Limerick FC into the top 6. A remarkable achievement on scant resources by Noel King. Later that same evening, 160 miles away, the second result that was to dislodge Cork City from top spot. Bohemians against Shelbourne. Bohs had done well at Tolka earlier in the season. They began well here. Tommy Fitzgerald with the opening goal. But resilience was one of Shelbourne's stronger suits on their way to the title last season, and it showed again when they got the equaliser in the second half. This was Mark Rutherford. How often he's sent in the telling ball. This was another of those, and Gary Haylock rose to claim his 12th league goal of the season. But this was the most important league goal of the week, the one that decided the final composition of the top 6. Peter Mumby to Howie King, and Limerick FC were there, building on their League Cup success.